you're interested in seeing how I created this look, then stay tuned. All right, you guys, so before I start putting on my makeup, I prep my skin with the lip treatment from Hannah Lay. And for my under eyes, I went ahead and I used my Kapari Eye Balm. Really soothes out my skin underneath my eyes, and I just let it sit until it seeps into my skin, and that's all I needed. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie. Thank you for joining me here today. My channel name is GLITZYGem. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you like my content, please do so. It's free. Also, just want to let you know that today's month's theme is creating a look for a Stormy day, creating a makeup look. So I'm going to create a look using the colors that I think of a stormy day. And if I've not said, what I'm putting on right now is my Milk Makeup Blur Stick as a primer for my skin. Guys, I do want to recommend a product here for your sponges and for brushes. It's a cleaning product. This is the before and this is the after using the product. It's the Aesthetic brush cleanser. I got it in my Ipsy shop. Alright, this is my Rare Beauty foundation, the shade 180W. And I just dab it all over my face. There's no rhyme or reason how I do this. Then I go in with my Milani Retouch and Erase concealer in the shade Light Medium. Alright, so here I'm just applying concealer where I need concealment. And I'm just spreading it around with my hands, and then I'll be using my Beauty Blender to give it like a smooth application on my skin. Okay, so right now I have two concealers. The first concealer I'm going to use is the Chai Pudding. This is the Kaja concealer, and I love their formula. The creamy formula, very hydrating. Okay, I am using my sponge to blend out my concealer for contouring. I'm using the Kaja concealer in the shade Chai Pudding for the darker shade. This is a way of contouring your skin using cream products, which is it's a process of blending out. It is tiresome, but that's why I'm speeding up the process. I'm going to go in with my Mooncake, the lighter shade, just to apply on my skin, just like you normally do. I don't do anything extra when you do that. All right, I am blending out the concealer here for my contour. It is a process, to blend it out seamlessly. It is not effortlessly because it does take a long time to do that. Then I will go in with my Maybelline Master Fix Studio setting powder in translucent just to keep my makeup in set. Okay, and here in this section I'll be doing my eyebrows. This is just my standard way of doing them when I'm using powdered eyebrow product. It is a process as well because my brows are not the same. They're not cousins. They're not sisters. They're not even related. So it does take me some time to get them even and looking the same. All right, I'll be using two eyeshadow primers. The first one, it'll be my base primer, it's like a matte putty by Milani. It's nude, then it dries clear. On top of that, I'll be using an illuminating serum dropper. So I'll be putting it in the back of my hand and then applying it to my eyelid, and it should brighten up my eyeshadow. Okay, next I'll be using my Paris Hilton illuminating bronzing drops. I just put it in my cheek and nose area just to kind of give me a little highlight and a little contour as well. Alright, I'm going in with my Kylie bronzer, and I'm just showing you that I'm panning it out already using my BDB Sculpting Dual Brush. And then after that, I'll be highlighting my face here after I bronze my skin with the Morphe R31 highlighting brush. And the highlighter I'll be using is the Wander Beauty After Hours shade. It gives you like a really nice glow. I really do like the highlighter. Right, I am using the blush by the Balm Cosmetics in Roll Powder, the shade Perseverance. I'm using my Sephora's dual-ended um, blush brush. One is for cream, one is for powders. Now we're going to go in with my Laura Geller eyeshadow palette. Alright, you guys, we'll be applying my eyeshadow right now. So this is the Laura Geller Seasonless Staples Quartz Crystals 14 Multi-Finish Eyeshadow Palette. So I'll be using my crown brush, which is a fluffy brush. It came in a 4-piece. I always, I buy subscription boxes, and I got this in my BoxyCharm box years ago, and it's still really good. I want to say I had this for over 3 or 4 years already. One of my favorite brushes to have. So I went in with the shade called Chalcedony. That's how I think that's how you pronounce it, Chalcedony, and it's a very light gray. Now I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush, and this is one of my favorite flat shader brush. It doesn't have a name brand. It's just one that I got from DD's Discounts or Ross, and it's always been one of my tried and trues, and I've had this for several years as well. I'm using the shade Jasper, which is I want to say it's like a medium toned gray, not dark or light, or just regular gray. It looks like it's a little bit darker than the regular gray with this shader brush. And I'm just doing it on the outer corners of my eyes to give my eyes a shape, and then also using it as my transition shade in the crease. Um, so to give me like an overall good gradient blend, seamless as well. So that's what I'm doing. And if you hear me breathing really hard in this video, or taking in deep breaths, it's because I was having, and that clearing of my throat is because I was having allergy issues that morning, and yeah, just it was very unbearable, but I stuck through it, guys. I stuck through it. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my crown brush again, but this time this one, it doesn't have any shade, no shade on it, no color. It's just clean, blowing everything out, just making it more seamless, just kind of blending everything together, like in the crease. Like I said, I'm using it as a transition shade, and on a corner, just making that look really nice and seamless. Yeah, and then going back in with my shader brush, just uh, doing a second coat, or a second, I guess you should say, go round with that shade. And then I'm just blending it out again with my crown brush. Now I'm going to go in with a smaller smaller tip brush from p.louise. It's the number 115. And I got it in my budget box. Is it like, I think it's a Voyager box, or it's like a Bon Voyage, or some kind of vacation box. It had this brush in it. It was really cute, really small, really nice for detailing. And I'm using the shade Tiger's Eye. That one is like a bluish gray, and that one does make the medium tone gray a little lighter, because Tiger's Eye is a little darker. So, and that's just to give me definition on the outer corner. And I'm just going for more of a rounder shape for my eye. And right there, I'm just using it just to blend out everything that I need, blending it out, making everything look seamless, using my crown brush, and feeling like this crown brush is very reliable, very good in blending. Now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to use my Morphe E36 um, brush. Is really small. It has a really small brush tip, and this one is good for like shadowing underneath the lash line. So I'm using the Tiger's Eye shade to give me that shadow underneath the lash line, mostly on the outer corner, just to kind of give me that shadow effect underneath the eye and smoky, like the smoky outer effect. Overall, my look is starting to look more soft glam, which is what I was going for. I really didn't expect it to turn out. Like I said, I didn't expect it to turn out that way, but my technique is just my technique of applying my makeup and the shape of my eye. This is just how my eye looks turn out kind of glam. I'm using my Milk Makeup setting spray to set one of the ends of my, let's say, eyeshadow concealer brush. It's really good for picking up, for concealing, also like for cut creases. So I'm gonna make like a cut crease using that shade Aventurine, which is like a white shimmer in the palette, and it's really pretty. I really do like the way it applies onto the eye with the setting spray. It really like, oof, really nice, um, really nice application on there. It really just, I don't know, I just love the way that just glided on really good. Raw, this palette is not so bad, to be honest. It performed real well. I really liked it and I enjoyed it. So going in with the other eye, giving myself that cut crease again with my eyeshadow. I probably could have used another topper, maybe more of a glitter or more shimmerier topper, like a shine, kind of make it look like sparkles. But I didn't have that in my palette, and I didn't have anything on the side. But it's okay. It still turned out pretty good. Still looked really good. All right. What's the next step? Just putting setting spray all over my face. And I always laugh each time I see myself editing these videos. When I put the setting spray, my face, I always scrunch up my face. Like I'm scared of the setting spray getting in my eyes. So I scrunch up my face really, really well. And I just laugh because it looks hilarious. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of the setting spray, guys. So I'm using the fan here, just to kind of speed up the process of the drying process of the setting spray. Now I'm going to use a liner. Okay, this is my Big Fat Gold Marker Pen liners felt tip. It's old. I've had it for a while already. Um, and it's only giving me thick, very thick lines, and I don't like that. So I'm just going to throw it away. So it's going in the trash. So now I'm going to use the Creme Shop eyeliner felt tip as well in the shade black. It's Mickey Mouse theme, so one end it has the eyeliner, which I'm using to apply on my eye. And the other end it has a what do you call it? It's like the stamps. Yeah, it has a stamp of Mickey Mouse on it. I did get the collection, Mickey Mouse collection. I didn't I hadn't had a chance to show you that collection that I got from Mickey Mouse, or maybe I did and I just don't remember making that video where I showed you where I purchased on the Creme Shop um, this collection of Mickey and Minnie Mouse collection. So yeah, so this is how I'm doing my eyes, and yeah, I smeared my eyeliner, but it's okay because it's really easy to clean. Um, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use a pencil eyeliner. I always like to use a pencil eyeliner on the lower lash line, bottom waterline. Only the fact because that's more sensitive, and a felt tip just you can use a felt tip. I just felt tip just don't work for me. I just think it's too dark for the bottom waterline for me, for myself. But a lot of people do use the felt tip for the bottom waterline. And yes, I'm using the contraption device of for your lashes, which is the eyelash curler. medieval torture device, right? um, but I'm so used to it already that it just doesn't bother me anymore. So I like to curl my lashes first and then apply my mascara, which I'm using the Ulta Beauty lengthening and volumizing mascara. So it's been working okay for me. I mean, every mascara has its own, sorry, it has its own little detailing, to their wand. And then after I apply my mascara, I go ahead and I curl it again. I curl my lashes again. Um, because when I apply the mascara kind of weighs it down, so I have to curl them again. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that on the other side as well. I hope you guys are enjoying this eye look that I'm creating. And I am a coordinating manager for this theme for this quarter. So in the next few months, you'll be seeing themes that I came up with, which this theme was stormy days, makeup for a stormy day, because April is bringing a lot of rain. We've been having a lot of rain in April, especially here in Texas, and I've been seeing a lot of blooms as well. But yeah, so it's a nice stormy day, nice stormy weather, not not too heavy. It's not heavy stormy weather, uh, like we get in September, or like when it becomes autumn, you get more stormy weather around that time. Okay, now I'm taking off the lip treatment that I had showed y'all this earlier. Sorry, this morning. Earlier in the video, I showed y'all that I applied lip treatment before each time I apply makeup, only just because it really softens my lips, and it really kind of gives me a real nice seamless look when I apply my lipstick or whatever lip product I apply on my lips. So right now I'm using my um, I think it's called the Lisa Liebenstein lipstick in the shade Mocha, and that's one of my favorite lip liners, and that's one of my favorite shades as well. So I really do like that because it's like a nudie brown, and I like that shade. I think it looks really good on, against my skin tone, and I think it'll go well with my eyeshadow. And I'm showing you my Kaja Beauty Earhart lipstick, and this in the shade Bay, if I'm not mistaken, because I do have two shades. I have the brown shade, and I have this one that's more like a rosy mauve tone. What do you guys think of this interpretation of a stormy rainy day, or a makeup look for a rainy day? Um, to me, I like the way this look came out because, in my opinion, it looks like it's glam, like a soft glam kind of look. It's not too dramatic. I did not put on any falsies. I didn't want to deal with the glue, didn't want to deal with putting, waiting for it to dry or anything like that. So I just put mascara on. So I just think this is a really good, nice everyday wear eyeshadow look. And I did think of, the grays and the blue, the grayish blues colors, and the whites and the silvers, when I thought of, a rainy day or a stormy day. And this palette really impressed me a lot. I really was surprised. I didn't expect that this Laura, because there are some palettes from Laura Geller that I was like, they're okay. But this one, this seasonless Staples Quartz Crystals um,
by Laura Geller. This one really impressed me a lot. Sorry for the lighting, guys, if the lighting is too bright for you. I'm going to try to see if I can maybe turn off the light, and maybe you'll be able to see a better view. Okay, well, here are the shades that are in here. We got some nice, really nice cool tone shades in here. So this is like a cool tone palette. Even the neutral colors that are in here, like the browns, I really was impressed with the performance of the palette. Especially when I wet the brush and then I grabbed that shimmer and I put it on my eyes. It just stayed put. Like it really just stayed put. I was impressed. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining me here today. Go ahead and check out the other lovely ladies in this collab. This keeping it real fun. That's what we do. We just keep it real fun. I do encourage you to go check out the other ladies and see what inspired them to create a stormy day. You know, so everybody's interpretation is different, and so it's very interesting to see what they would come up with or what they would think of a stormy day. I love the rain. I love the thunder, the sounds of the thunder. So I really, did a really bright look. Like these shades were just perfect for what what I was thinking of a stormy day. It just made sense for me. Yeah, leave me your comments in the leave me some comments in the comment section down below. Let me know if you learned anything from this. I do have hooded eyes, so there's a certain way you do have to apply your makeup. I really do like the way my even also with the way your eyes are shaped. There's a certain way to put makeup on for eyes that are almond shaped, or they look more rounder, just. And there's also the illusion where you can make your eyes look like they're round instead of more almond shaped. And I think I gave myself an illusion of it. Thank you guys for joining me here today. And I'll see you in my next video. So stay tuned. So make sure you hit the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe if you really enjoyed this video and you want to continue watching more of my beauty content. Don't forget to hit the like button, and then also give all the wonderful ladies in this collab a thumbs up as well. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Love y'all. You take care. Bye. Mwah.